the studio is the Brexit-supporting Conservative MP Bill Cash.
Hello. Jen.
Hello.
Yes.
Bill, disappointment for you then. Your colleagues in Canada have lost the argument.
No,
Oh.
because we've just heard from Stephen what he's said, and I think he's right. We've just heard from the Prime Minister too. But there is another factor which hasn't yet been mentioned, and that is that this backstop is part of a draft agreement that was prepared as a result of a meeting on the 8th of December last year. We've heard Coveney refer to it, Varadkar and all the rest of it.
Let's just explain what that backstop is.
Yes.
Tell the viewers exactly what it means.
Well, what it means is that there is a final option C, which they say would mean that we would have to fit in with the regulatory alignment of the customs union in relation to the Irish north and south.
In order to keep it frictionless.
In order to keep it frictionless.
Right.
However, the fact is that that agreement is not a legally binding document. It is not yet part of the withdrawal agreement.
Right.
And it is, I mean, we had a meeting yesterday with Karen Bradley, the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland, in front of my committee, the European Scrutiny Committee, and we went into all this. And the plain fact is that it is not binding. And it may be that there are people talking about it, but it is not a binding agreement.
Right, but the fact that it's not
so
binding...
option C is not actually binding on the United Kingdom.
But it is an option, isn't it, Bill Cash?
It's something that's being talked about, but nothing is agreed until everything is agreed.
No, but it is an option. And it's an option that you don't support, and nor do many of your...
I certainly don't.
Right.
No, I don't like the idea, but the fact is that what is an idea is not necessarily an obligation.
Right.
And there is no obligation. There are loads of things, Joe, that are being discussed at the moment with contrary views as to whether they're good ideas or not. The question is, what will actually happen?
Yes.
And that will be decided by a legal obligation in an agreement.
Right, well, let's talk about what might happen. Everybody says they want a frictionless border.
Yes.
Everybody says
and
there must be no hard infrastructure.
No hard border.
We've heard
it. Over and over
yeah,
again.
exactly.
3 cheers.
The problem is that neither of the potential solutions, the customs partnership, which you don't support, and the maximum facilitation, which everybody says at the moment is not possible.
Well,
Might be.
everybody.
Hang on, let me just finish. Let me finish. It's not possible. So the EU, many people in your party, many people across Parliament. If it's not ready, let's imagine that there is a technical. Let's imagine there's a technical solution, and it's not ready by 2020, but it's ready by 2023. So are you prepared to stay in the customs union until then?
Can I just make the point about the money which Stephen
answer
because
that question.
If we stay in after the 30th of December 2020, in other words on the 1st of January 2021,
yes.
a huge bill, which I've already pointed out from the European Scrutiny Committee, will mean another £5 billion.
Right, but that's not the answer to my question. Would you be prepared to do that?
Well, the short answer is I certainly don't want to, but this is an objective which is currently being discussed. We're in the business of ideas, not legal obligations at the moment. I can't make myself... We must not give in to ultimatums from Tusk, Barnier, Varadkar, Coveney. That's what they're doing.
We will make America great again.